Y'all really out here paying $4 for one slice of banana bread? I ain't gonna even lie. I walked into Starbucks the other day, looked at that little slice, and looked back at my bank account like, girl, you doing bad decisions in public. $4 for a slice, not a loaf, not a pan, a struggle slice? Meanwhile, my great grandmother somewhere in heaven like, baby, we fed 12 people off of one bag. All right, come on now. Let me show y'all how we really do this. So first off, if your bananas ain't ugly, you already doing it wrong. I'm talking about ugly that look like they've been through life. You want to make sure that you use very ripe bananas. The way I like to ripe my bananas is put them in the refrigerator because, baby, they're going to ripen up in a few hours. Now we're going to add our butter. And don't be scared of it either. This ain't no diet video. Sugar going to go in. I already know somebody in the comments finna be like, what's the measurement? Baby, I love y'all, but I'm not about to give away 4 generations of family recipes away for free. If y'all want the exact recipe, it's in my cookbook, link in the link tree in my bio. All right, boom. Now we finna bring this thing to life. Go ahead and crack your eggs in there. Don't be just dropping shells in my recipe either. We're not doing extra protein today. Now, in this wet mix, we're going to go ahead and add our sour cream and yogurt if that's all you got. And listen, this right here is what's going to make it banana bread soft like it got some sense. Starbucks ain't telling y'all that part. Then you want to throw in a splash of vanilla extract. And don't be doing that little baby drop either. Pour it in there like your ancestors watch. Now, hold on. Don't just be dumping stuff in. Get you a separate bowl for your dry mix. We not animals. In this bowl, we putting our dry mix together. Flour going in first. This is your foundation. Some baking soda. That's what give it that rise. That who made this energy. A little salt, not too much. Just enough to wake everything up. And if you real, you could throw a little bit cinnamon in there. That's optional. But baby, it ain't really optional. Because what's banana bread without cinnamon? Now we're going to slowly mix the dry into the wet. And don't be in here beating the life out the batter. You're not fighting your baby daddy. So relax. Be sure to mix it really well. You want the wet and dry ingredients to be fully combined. Now, while mixing, you don't want to over mix it either or your bread gonna come out acting funny. Throw in your nuts and don't be stingy. We not Starbucks. When using a mixer like I'm using, I like to mix it for 3 to 5 minutes. But when you using a hand whisk, you're gonna be mixing it for at least 5 to 8 minutes because it's just gonna take longer to make sure that everything is mixed together and combined. Now, like I said before, y'all know at Starbucks they charging $4 for a slice, right? Just imagine one loaf makes about 12 slices. So if you do 12 times 4, that's 48. So off of one loaf of bread, they just made $48 when it simply only cost us less than $3 to make one loaf. I'm in my season of saving money and I'm not about to pay $4 for a slice of bread when I can have the whole loaf. This right here, baby, will feed your family, your neighbor, and whoever pulls up to your house uninvited. Now, if this reminds you of how your grandma used to cook, go ahead and send it to somebody who's still paying that little $4 a slice. And if you want more recipes like this, comment bananas so I know who my real people are out here. And follow me because, baby, we not out here going broke in these stoves no more. Not to toot my own horn, but ain't nobody got nothing on my great grandma banana bread, baby. So moist and soft, melt in your mouth.